Hi, hi. Hi. It's been like so long. It's been like so long. Yeah. Hi. It's been like 5 billion months, but that's kind of my bad. Um, woo, stream time. Yay. We have the same exact Animal Crossing music that we play every stream. I have not found a single other music that I'll play at all. Just the exact same one. It's kind of really loud. Oh. That's probably good. I don't know. Hi guys. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but no one ever does Wordle anymore, so I thought that we should do Wordle. Because no one does it. So that's what we're gonna do. No, I'm not. Most music's copyrighted, so this is what you get. And we're gonna play Wordle because no one plays Wordle. I'm actually really bad at Wordle too. Like I never used to get it. But Earth like has a lot of common letters. I don't know. Letters that are used a lot. T A. I'm like not creative enough for Wordle. Like I just can't think. I think of like the same 3 words every time. Uh, simply break copyright rule. No thanks. No thanks actually. Uh. Uh. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, real expert at this game. No. No. Oh boy, this is game kind of difficult. Not gonna lie. Vowels. Gut. Gutter is like 6 letters. G. G. Oh yeah, really good at this game. Why does some of the letters go gray and yellow? Oh, it's Wordle is like it shows the ones that aren't in the word. Like the gray ones aren't going to be in the final word, and the yellow ones are going to be in the final word, but they're in the wrong spot. So if it's green, it's in the right spot in the right letter. If it's yellow, that letter is in the final word, but it's in the wrong spot, and gray means it's not in the word. So there's going to be an A and a T in the word, just the A is not going to be here and the T is not going to be here. And then all of these letters aren't going to be in the word. Whoa. OMG. Tier 1 subscribers, let's go! I'm your favorite friend now. Sure. Woo! Subscribers. Money. Woo! Maybe I'll use that money to buy myself more headphones. That like $2.50. However much money it is. Okay. Oh yeah, we also have our goal of 100 followers, because at 100 followers I'm gonna do like a YouTube Q&A video. Also, and I did release. Hey now, don't. That's aggression. What if I deny you? Don't. I blocked that term. Okay, sure. I'll fave. Sure. Okay, not sure. Yes, fave. Why is my okay? But at 100 followers Q&A video. Okay. There's no I was gonna say tattoo, but there's no O. Wait, oh, wait. How do you spell tattoo? I think that's how you spell tattoo. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Water, no. Wait. Okay. I didn't get very far from that, but one extra letter, I guess. Wait, hold on. Never mind. That still be there. I was gonna say paint, but then A and I would still be in the same spot. Tim. Great. Well, there's an I in it, but no E. But that, wait. Maybe like. I would say bait, but. Vitamin. Vietnam is way too long. It's gonna be like something really obvious, I feel like. Either that or it's gonna be something really difficult that's a word I don't even know exists. Okay, maybe like the T is like first though. Well, it's probably like it's probably not there. Oh wait. Oh, I was gonna say title, but there's no ow. Might as well try it. I don't have a better guess. Okay. It's T-I, and then the A's in one of those spots. So T-I. Tiara. Tiara? That's smart. Oh, but there's no R. T. Tim. Tapala. Tia. Team. Tibet. Oh, but A's not there. Okay, we know A's not there. So I feel like it's probably there because none of these like like that's not a word. I don't think. Like, Tiv. Tyam. Tile. Ties. Ty. Timba. Like Simba. Timba. Tisma. Oh boy. Tim. This is kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like Tivap. Tivab. Tivaz. We know it's that, and then A or A. This is kind of tricky. I'm not gonna lie, kind of tricky. There's type tibap tipma tip bam bam bap tip. No wait, the A. I'm still putting the A in the wrong spot. Timba. That's not a word, is it? Like imagine that's actually a word. And Timba. Okay, like, so it's saying it's a type of music, so like maybe that is the word, but like, you know what? Okay, never mind. Well, we know it's not that. T. I just feel like the A is at the end. Like, it makes the most sense. Timpa. This is challenging. Okay. That's like not helpful. Like I just don't think that's a word. I don't. This is. Maybe I should like. I haven't tried to use like the Z at all. Tisma. Tisba. Timsa. I don't know very many words, I feel like. Like, how am I supposed to know if it's right or not? Tipsa. Tip. Tip. Huh. This is. Tip. Tip. I'm really struggling with this. I don't. Maybe I give up for now. Maybe we're moving on from Wordle. Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should move on from Wordle. Maybe we should. I decided I wanted to do like BuzzFeed quizzes, but I need like to think of like a BuzzFeed quiz to do. Like, what color are you? Like, or like what? We'll guess your favorite color. Or like what? That kind of like BuzzFeed quiz type thing. But like, maybe we'll do like, what kind of flower are you? Flower are. Oh, I guess am I? Yeah. Flower personality quiz on BuzzFeed. Yep. We're gonna do BuzzFeed quizzes now. Would you describe your heart as being more guarded or more open? Dang. That's a difficult question, I guess. My heart is always open. Do you tend to take criticism to heart and let it upset you? Yes. Oh, there's so many like words happening. There's so much happening on this screen. I mean, like, it depends, but yeah. How do you know when you're in love? I just know it? Do you know when you are being lied to? No. I'm really bad at telling when people are lying. How much sugarcoating do you need when you get bad news? Well, it depends on what the bad news is. I don't know. What's your personal dating pet peeve? I don't know. All of these are a little bit annoying. Does money matter to you in a relationship? No. What is the best sort of... Why are these all dating related questions? They're all... What is the best source of dating advice to you? My best friend. Finally, what is your worst quality? I don't know. You tell me. That is a weird picture of a rose. It's not a very good picture. Also, There's nothing wrong with the rose, but I just feel like there are better options. Despite the tough facade, rose people are extremely caring. They will champion for friends and family, and they always see the best in people. Everyone has a crystal that matches their personality. Oh, everyone has a primary color. Everyone has a scent that matches their personality. Let's take this quiz. First thing, pick the perfect bottle. First things first. This one looks good, I guess. That one looks like it has olive oil in it. And I don't know, that one looks like maple syrup or honey or something. So, which one will be your top note? I don't know, vanilla, I guess. Which other scent is calling your name? Oh yeah, linen. How about another fragrant? That says lemongrass, but that is a picture of peppers and like radishes. None of these. I don't like lemongrass. It tastes weird. I don't like it. None of these really go together. Which will be your final scent? An apple? I don't know. Finally, name your signature scent. Dazzling dreams, morning mist, la vie est belle, beach bliss. Let's say dazzling dreams. Okay, they say I smell like old books. Yes, the scent your personality is most similar to is is old books. Opinionated and decisive. Oh, that's a lie. You have forged your own path in life, which has some... Oh, I don't want to read all that. Why are there so many pictures of noses? I don't like this. We'll tell you which flower you are in your soul, but you have to choose a few of your favorite scents first. Pick your aesthetic to reveal the perfect perfume to you. Everyone's energy matches one deodorant scent. So we'll answer these questions and we'll reveal yours. Okay, I want yeah. The more you check off, the better your sense. What is that supposed to mean? I want to see how good my sense of smell is. Check off all the scents you smelled before. Yeah. These are like kind of weird things to like say that they're like, what have you smelled before? It's a little babies. Oh guys, what have you smelled before? Eucalyptus, bergamot, babies, fish, rain, wheat, babies. I can't say that I've smelled a baby before, I'm gonna be honest. Let me know if you've smelled a baby before. Yes, rain. Oh my god, rain smells so good. This row. Have you smelled fish before? Like, I probably have, but I can't say I know what fish smell like. Babies. I don't go around smelling babies. I mean, if you do, you do you, but I don't smell babies. Rain? Yeah, I smelled popcorn. Oh, no, not babies. I've okay, I don't think I've ever smelled wheat. I don't think I've ever smelled babies. I'm not sure I smelled fish. I'm pretty sure I smelled eucalyptus before. Popcorn? I think ew. I have, but it's kind of ew. Sulfur? Yeah. Rotten potatoes? No. New car? Yeah. Garlic? Yeah. Poo? Sure, yeah. Manure, I guess. Old milk? No. I'm always scared that our milk has gone old, but I don't think I've actually smelled real old milk. Bleach? I like the smell of bleach, I'm gonna be honest. Marijuana. Am I, allowed to say that? I feel like I have. Money. I wanted to, pull out $1 and smell it, comedically, but I don't, have $1. Yeah, all these things, half of these smell really good and half of these just don't. Latex, I think, I have smelled aloe. I've smelled money. I've smelled mint. Mint smells good. There's this one honeysuckle perfume and it smelled really nice. Okay, yes. I'm not a fan of grapefruits. Burnt rubber. Okay, my opinion on bananas is that I never want to eat a banana. Never once have I been I want to eat a banana right now, especially plain. But occasionally I'll eat a banana and be I guess that tasted good. But especially Whistler and stuff. Okay, seaweed. No, I don't. tar. I feel like I've smelled tar. Vinegar, yeah. Baby powder, I don't think so. Acetone, that's like, wait, that's not that's not in nail polish remover, is it? I feel like I have Subway. I don't really go to Subway, so I guess no. Pineapple. This I feel like I've smelled it, but like I don't know what it smells like. I feel like I think I'm getting like taste and smell mixed up a little bit because like I know what this stuff like tastes like, I guess, but like hair dye, I don't actually think I really smelled hair dye. I feel like I know what these smell like. Yeah. Too like just like a pumpkin or like canned pumpkin, like does that count? Like I'm just gonna say I have agave. Caramel, yeah. I feel like it smells amber. Like the rock? Does it have a smell? Like the rock? Sharpies, yeah. Cotton. This is ammonia. I'm not sure I have. I feel like I have smelled jasmine. I've smelled an onion before, believe it or not. Marzipan, I've smelled basil. I've smelled anise. I've smelled sage and citronella because that's like the mosquito repellent candle thingies. I feel like I smell that, but like I don't really like lemongrass. I don't like how it tastes. A skunk. See, like I feel like I did that like one time, like this one time, but like I'm not 100% sure. Smelled thyme. I feel like most people can say that they've smelled body odor before. I feel like that's pretty freshly baked cookies. Yeah, I think I've smelled that. Someone spent like put a lot of time. Okay, does watermelon have a smell? There's no way. Like I don't know if it really has a smell. Okay, show me my results. You check more than 17%. Champion smeller. Wow. You smelled your way around the block a time or two, but there are still several scents on your bucket list. You know what you have to do? Wow, that was really not something that, like, only millennials will be able to smell this post. It's okay. These are really interesting quizzes. Like, I want... Oh, I thought that said men. I'm not, like, a big fan of a lot of these quizzes. I just want, like, some... Oh, this still didn't... Still don't know. Okay. What's another good quiz? Let's do, like... Oh, oopsies. Maybe we should, like... Food? Like, what food are you? Or, like, what... Oh, my hair's... What food are you? Or, like, what are we... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. What food am I? Yeah, what food matches your personality? What were you like in high school? Well, that's... I guess I'm not really the target audience for this, but, you know, it's okay. Regular, I guess, class clown, popular, not cool, troublemaker, sporty, overachiever, nerdy. Well, I'm not sporty. I wouldn't say I'm a class clown. I wouldn't say I'm popular. I don't know about nerdy, and I'm definitely not troublemaker. Probably not really overachiever. So, I guess these are our three options. Not cool, messy, regular, I guess. I feel like I'm kind of like a mess. I don't know. How do you spend your free time? really going for it. Chillin', partying, being cool as hell. Weird, dangerous stuff, reading. Okay. Sex, pranks, sport games. I've got to say that I really don't do much. We'll say chillin', I guess. Chillin' right now. Pick a celebrity. Miley Cyrus, Ryan Gosling, Beyonce, Benedict Cumberbatch, Rihanna, Jennifer Lawrence, Abraham Lincoln, Justin Timberlake, and Drake. Okay, now, based on 8 of these 9 celebrities, I would say that Abraham Lincoln's a little out of place. Most people wouldn't call him a celebrity, per se, either. Yeah, and I feel like, wait, Justin Timberlake, wasn't he in, the Troll movies? Wow, this is kind of difficult. They're gonna assume stuff about me because I picked it doesn't even say, pick your favorite, it just says pick a celebrity. This is, for kickball? Okay, I just really don't like the Abraham Lincoln just feels so out of place. It's all these people, they're, them, on, they're, red carpet, photos. And then it's Abraham Lincoln, one of the presidents of the USA. He kind of looks goofy. I don't know. I don't really his face is kind of funny in this. I feel like it shouldn't be this difficult. It doesn't matter that much. I kind of want to go with Miley. But, maybe I want to say Justin Timberlake. I'm going to say Justin Timberlake because he looks kind of funny. Well, okay, but Miley Cyrus. No, he looks kind of funny. I'm going to pick him. Which best describes you? Goofy, boring, super fun, cool, YOLO-y, sophisticated, hot, nerdy. I don't know what that word means, I'm going to be honest. YOLO-y. Okay. Goofy. This is I feel like these things are what am I supposed to pick? Not really YOLO-y, if I'm gonna be honest. Not really a YOLO-y person. Good for you if you are, though. Goofy. Let's say Goofy. Don't pick a baby animal. That's cute. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I think it's a polar bear. An elephant, a duck, a pig, a sloth, a goat, a bunny, a polar bear, a cat, and a dog. Okay, these are just pick one based on what? Who I want on my side if the world is there's a world war or something? The cat is really cute. But they're all really cute. I used to be, oh my god, when I was younger, not that much younger, a few years ago, I was such a big fan of sloths. I loved them so much. I had sloths everywhere, stickers and posters and all this stuff. So I'm kind of want to pick it. But also goats are really cute and that cat is cute. Okay. But I don't know why, but I'm drawn to the duck. I'm going to pick the duck, I guess. Describe your personal style as. I'm currently wearing my pajamas. And it's 1 in the afternoon. Non-existent, classic, dang stylish, minimalist, sexual, practical, vintage, trendy, sloppy. None of these really. I guess it's kind of practical. I like having a lot of pockets. So, which of these annoyances is the worst? PDA, slow internet, bad high five. Okay, who says the most annoying thing is a bad high five? Weird smell, wet socks, so hungry, awkward hug, no pink starburst. Cat doesn't like you. I feel a lot of my friends' cats just don't like me. Okay. Slow internet is really annoying. Also being hungry. Oh, but wet socks. Okay, wet socks, if you're at home, is fine because you can just take them off. But if you're at school and your socks are wet and it's the beginning of the day, your socks are going to be wet all day, and that's really annoying. So, but I feel like I'm hungry a lot, so I guess I'm kind of used to it. Because I'm like, I'll eat and then I'll be like, I'm still hungry. Well, actually, I'll eat and then I'll be full. And then, like, 15 minutes later, I'll be like, now I'm hungry again. Probably slow internet. I know that's, like, kind of dumb. Because people didn't even have internet years ago. But depending on what you're doing, like, if I'm streaming and my internet is slow, that's really annoying. You're stuck on a deserted island. What do you want with you? Sexy people, big help sign, full service bar, big floppy hat, dolphin army, sunscreen, a boat, a good book, scuba gear. Well, I feel like if you have a boat, you're not really stuck. So I guess I'd say a boat. Like, I feel like. Well, it depends on the kind of boat. Like, are we talking a canoe? Because I'm not getting it. If it's like in it's an island in the ocean and I have a canoe, I'm not getting very far. But, like, maybe the people, like, some of them know what to do. Maybe, like, okay, none of the options are, like, food. Let's go a boat. Pick a song. Flawless, Beyonce. Get Back, The Beatles. Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye. I don't know if I'm saying half these people's names right. Actually, I do. I know Beyonce and the Beatles. Bad, Michael Jackson. Oh yeah. Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. Wow. Give Me Shelter. All Mean Drink. Smells Like Teen. You know, this is a lot of celebrities. A lot of them from before, they're showing up here again. I kind of want to pick this. It's kind of funny. You are spaghetti and meatballs. Guys, if I was a food, I'd be spaghetti and meatballs. You're classic and fun and a little messy, sometimes even a little out of control, and you have many wonderful talents. Those are the meatballs. What? I guess all my talents are just meatballs now. Guys, that's me. I'm spaghetti and meatballs, and my talents are the meatballs. Okay. Pick one food from each of these countries and we'll reveal what % cultured you are. I feel like, let's do this because I'm kind of a picky eater, so I feel like they'll say, like, I'm really not cultured. Or I'll just not know. I don't know a single one of these. But, like, I thought, like, it looks familiar for some reason. I feel like I've had this before. I don't know why. But it was, like, bitter. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I had this once and it was, like, bitter, but I don't, maybe, like, my memory's messed up. This one looks like meat. Let's choose that one. Mexico. Let's see. See, here's the thing. I'm not really a fan of soup. Like, I just don't really like soup. So, I don't even know what this is, but, like, is that, like, a potato? Is that, like, some form of bread? Like, I don't, but I guess I'll pick this one. Because those would both look like soup. Nigeria, okay. Oh, I feel like you love soup? Oh yeah, lobe soup. See, here's the thing, is when my family makes soup, it's like really basic, like beef broth with like beef and potatoes and that kind of thing. Like it's, that kind of soup. And I just like eat the stuff that's in the soup out of it. And then I'm just not that big of a fan of the liquid, I guess. But I don't really enjoy drinking water either. I have no clue what this is, but it looks good. That looks pretty good too. It's more soup and but that doesn't look like that good to me, but that rice, I'm pretty sure it's rice at least. It looks pretty good. But I actually, I have no idea what any of this is at all. I mean, I'd try, okay, here's the thing. If I was, at, a potluck and someone was, everyone brought, different food, I'd try most of it. I'd get a lot of something I know I like, and then I'd get, a little bit of, all the things, because I'd want to try it, even if I wasn't sure if I'd like it. Let's see. See, I don't see. I don't know what like any of this is at all. It looks yummy, but like it looks dry. But like maybe it's not at all. Like I still have no clue. The soup looks good though. That's like it's cool if you like soup, and like I understand why people like soup. It's like warm and it's nice and it tastes good to people. I'm just not a big fan for some reason. Let's see. Which I guess like I feel like one of these. I don't know what this is, but I guess I'd try. Like I'd eat that. I guess I don't know. Ooh, that looks. Oh, I feel like I had something similar to this, but like separated. Like I ordered something and there was like an egg and there was rice and there was sausage that looked like that and there was stuff that looked like that stuff. I don't really know what it is, but I guess this one. South Africa. I don't know. That chicken looks like good. Like I like chicken. Thailand. Oh, I like rice. I like is that shrimp on top? Like I like shrimp. Like I can't. I don't really like cucumbers. I'm gonna be honest. But I like rice. I'd eat the rice. Again, like I don't know what like any of this is, but I like shrimp though. I like shrimp. Like these pictures, some of them were like really close up, and it's like so close. Yeah, rice is good. I'm personally like for example with Asian food, a lot of things are like either rice or noodle based, and I'm more of a fan of rice based stuff. See, but as the American of me, which is all of me, wants to try the thing that looks like fried. But like, for all I know, it could be, I don't know, something that I'd really like, or it could be like a fried cricket or something. Or like maybe I'd like that too. I don't know. That looks good, but like, I don't know. It seems kind of just like meat, and that's like, I guess I'll choose this one. I don't know. Sango? I don't know if I said that right. Okay. Some fish is good. Like I like fish. Oh, those onions, I thought they were raw meat for a second. But I mean people eat like raw fish. Okay, that looks good. Like I don't know what's in it. So I guess this France. Bisque steak. It's just steak and fries, man. This like looks good, but then there's like a giant bone sticking out, which is making it a little bit unappetizing, I'm gonna be honest. Like, but maybe it's like a handle, I don't know. But I will say this one. There's a lot of soup on that. Canada. Poutine. Isn't that like cheese curds or something? The bottom left one looks good. I feel like if I like soup, like there's potatoes in that, I think, and like shrimp. Like that looks good, but like I feel like I just eat the potatoes and shrimp out, which like I don't know if they'd count that as me eating. Canada roasted turkey. Opinions. I don't know if this is like a bad opinion or what, but Thanksgiving would be a better holiday, or no. It's honestly not a big fan of Thanksgiving because I don't like the food. Like I like mashed potatoes and I like pie, but I don't really like turkey, or stuffing. Like I don't like half the stuff like that much. Okay, smoked salmon. I love Thanksgiving because the food is so good. See, like the concept of it I really like, but I think the main problem is I'm not a big fan of turkey. I think one year we had ham instead, and I really like that because I like ham a lot. And like the food that like my family and stuff makes for Christmas, I'm honestly a bigger fan of than like what we make for Thanksgiving. Because for Christmas we make like ham, and we make this cheesy potato dish and stuff, and that's like really good. Anyways, wait, like what exactly is poutine? I like feel kind of bad because I don't remember. Fries and cheese curds topped with gravy. I feel like maybe I like that. Okay, but what is Yorkshire pudding as well? I like how I like didn't Google any of the other ones, but I've heard of this. Is baked pudding made from it's wow. It doesn't look like pudding. I mean, like, I'd try it. I'd try all of those. Okay, Somalia. Hmm. Okay, that like looks good. That like some. Okay, that looks good too. I can't tell if that is very similar to just a tortilla or what. This all looks good. Although this, I do notice that this one here isn't even finished cooking yet. So like, I don't like know what it looks like in the end. And like these two seem like really similar. Like, I don't know. Like these are good. United States. Oh, I've never been there before. That's Chicago deep dish pizza. I'm not really a fan of deep dish pizza, but I don't like thin pizza either. Just like regular, I guess. Gumbo, buffalo wings, Philly cheesesteak, Chicago deep dish pizza, or gumbo. I've had like no, I haven't. I'm not sure I have had gumbo before. I've had jambalaya, which is similar, I think, but I like Philly cheesesteak, but I don't like the vegetables in it, so I usually take them out. Like the peppers, I take them out. I'll leave the onions in, but then it's just onions, meat, cheese, and bread. China. Okay. I'm a quarter Chinese, and I feel like we don't on the daily basis we don't eat like a lot of Chinese food, but like occasionally like we'll go to more like Chinese restaurants and stuff. Then like I don't know what I'm saying. I Xiao Long Bao. Okay. I love bao. My favorite kind is steamed barbecue pork bun bao. One of my favorite foods of all time. This is in my top 10. Probably top 5 actually. The kind where they're like steamed like are better, like in my opinion. I like them more than the ones that are baked. And it's like pork that's kind of sweet with like a bun. I don't know. Probably top 5 of my food. This is slightly different than that. It's a different kind of bao, but it's I'm yummy, you know. Okay, I've never had borscht before. I don't know. I like it. Okay, this just. Oh wait, these look like ravioli, but like I like cheese ravioli. I don't like. They like are giving like not cheese. Okay, beef stroganoff is like. I don't. Okay, here's the thing. There's a lot of these things where I'm like, yeah, I've had that before, but then I just picked out like one of the main ingredients. Like I've had this, but I just don't really like mushrooms very much. Except like I like mushrooms, but like not eating them. Like I don't like. I don't know. But I guess this. I guess. Rice and beans. Okay. Bouillon. Is that how you say that? Those look like meatballs, but on rice instead of on noodles. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what most of these are. Maybe that's not meatballs. Maybe it's like... I don't know. Those noodles look good. This one, I guess, because I don't know what it is. But, okay, I love garlic naan. The kind we get is, like, is frozen, and then you toast it, and then you put, like, butter and garlic on it. But I don't care. It's still really good. I've had this before. I think I liked it. I've never had either of these. Okay, this isn't like a, like, I feel like when we have this, it's like not a meal. It's like a side. But I'm going to click it anyways. Okay. I again don't know what any of these are. Yeah, I have no clue what any of this is. This one, I guess. Sweden. It looks like mac and cheese with like hot dogs and ketchup. Which mac and cheese and hot dogs is like, I actually don't like hot dogs that much, but like this, like without the hot or without the ketchup, it like, ooh. But those look really good. Like those potatoes look really good too. Though I'm like, I don't know why, but it's like feels sideways, so I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of scared of it. I like meatballs. South Korea. I feel like I can't remember if I got bibimbap once or like I feel like I did, and I feel like it was good. But like I don't remember when or where. I don't know. I'm clicking it anyways. Italy, minestrone. Is it minestrone? I don't think it's minestrone. I'm pretty sure it's minestrone. They're kind of embarrassing. Minestrone. I need like a pronunciation. Pronounce.
Minestrone.
Okay, it's minestrone. Okay. Okay, I was right, but I said it the wrong way for some reason. Oh, I like gnocchi. I don't like eggplant. But I don't like eggplant, but I like the Parmesan part. I feel like I've had it before, and bottom left looks yummy. I don't know if you're talking about for this one or like for one of the different ones, but I agree. I'm gonna choose this though because I know what it is. Japan. Udon is good. I don't know what any of these three are. I feel like I can like that looks like fish. That's probably what my guess is. I kind of am tempted to click this one just for the egg because I like that type of egg. Fish fingers, bratwurst, whatever that is, and white asparagus. There's like, oh, is this like going through like every country? I think it is. I like sausage. I like bratwurst. Cuban sandwich. Is that just like rice and beans? I think it is. When rice is like in like a circle shape like that, it like makes it look extra yummy. I don't know why, but it does. I think there's olives in this, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like olives that much, except for like the black canned ones. But I think I'd eat that probably. That looks like ice cream. I like feel like it's probably not, because most of these are like meals. But I don't know. That looks good. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what this is, but I'd want to try it. 50%. Well, you have your favorite foods. You don't mind branching out every now and then. French fries today, caviar tomorrow. Okay. I feel like that's decent. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. That's like a good result, I think. I always think that caviar are like fish eggs, but like pickled. Like when I get told what they are every time, and I always forget. So, people are sharing the one food that gives away where they're from. Can you guess the right answers? Whose bag is... What? Your food choices will determine which country you should travel to. Okay. Sounds good. Choose some pancakes. They all look really like the same. Like the only difference is what you like. Those three all have syrup. except this one just has like some walnuts, and this one has some blueberries, and this one also has some blueberries, but like not syrup, but like it doesn't quite look like chocolate. Like I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks a little like diarrhea, if I'm gonna be honest. So like not that one, but like I like strawberries. So like this one, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I could eat that many pancakes. Blueberries are good too. And so, but like this one, I guess. Choose some pasta. I cannot tell what is in like half of these. What? Sorry, it kind of does though. Like, well, like it doesn't. But like it just like kind of reminds me of diarrhea. Well, like it. I mean, like maybe okay, it doesn't like really, but like it reminds me of diarrhea. So like, well, like if a food reminded you of diarrhea, you wouldn't want to eat that one, would you? So like I don't choose that one. Anyways, moving on to the pasta. Okay, that's like spaghetti with like red sauce, meat sauce, something. This one's like lasagna, but like that stuff looks kind of purpley. Like I can't tell what it is. I guess. Okay. And this one's like shrimp and tomatoes and stuff. Like that. Those both sound good. But like this one looks cold. I don't know why. It just looks cold in the picture, and this one looks warm. So that one. Choose some tacos. Hmm. Yeah, I just really. These things are difficult because you just don't like. I don't. It's difficult to choose between four different things when you don't fully know what they are. Like they all have some brown, probably meat. They all have some green sort of vegetables. Oh, I'm a soft taco truther. Okay, here's the thing. My family has always gotten the hard taco shells, and I used to really like them, but in the past like 2 years, I've gotten to the point where like I kind of would prefer soft taco. Well, like it depends. Like okay, we usually have our tacos with like a hard taco shell, like ground beef, like cheese, and then like different other stuff you can put on top. But like if I go to a restaurant, like and I'm gonna order tacos, I order like chicken tacos, like soft chicken tacos. Cause like out of meat, actually I think like chicken's my favorite. I mean like it depends on what it's in, but I like none of these really look like those two look different than those two. Hold on. This is like four look, those don't all look the same either. Only that one has like peppers and like it doesn't have very much cheese. So I guess it's like you're eating all three of them out of the one you choose. Those ones, well, there's like five there, but those ones like all look the same. Those two are the same, but then those two are different, and like they all look like they have cilantro, and like I have the thing where cilantro tastes like soap. So, well, it doesn't even taste like soap. It just tastes bad. So I don't really want the cilantro ones, and I'm not really a fan of like raw onion either. It's like, but these ones are like hard tacos, and I don't want that either. I think I'm thinking way too hard about this. This one, I guess. Choose some ice cream. Hmm. I'm gonna just like that looks like strawberry. That looks like some kind of caramel. That's either okay. That doesn't. It's like looks more mint than pistachio. And then this one's like these are just like a scoop of ice cream, but this one's like this whole like thing. Like I kind of want this one. It's like looks like more ice cream too. Ice cream's good. I really like ice cream. Kind of want that one. Choose some pizza. Okay, we've got cheese that it looks a little bit burnt. I'm gonna be honest. This one also looks like cheese, but with some like basil on it. I guess this one's like pepperoni from like. This one's just from like that like one pizza place, like, just one of the like chain pizza places. Like this one looks like you made it in your home. Like these two. And this one's it's got like onions on it, so not really a fan. These ones are like the same. Actually, no. This one's like thicker. This one, this one I guess, but I'd have like that one that's like not burnt. You know, like I like pepperoni, but like this one just kind of looks more appetizing. Choose some fries. For a second, I thought these were like in the toilet. Like I'm sure they're not. These ones just they look kind of like they kind of look like when you buy like a bag of frozen fries and then you're like, oh, it's my music's over. Oh wow, I've already listened to the whole. Okay. This one, they like look like the frozen fries that you just like heat up in the toaster. These ones look like they have flavor, although these ones do have ketchup. These ones I thought were in the toilet at first, but they just look like classic fries. These ones, too, I don't know. They're not your classic fries, so not really for me. But personally, like I just can't get over how those ones I thought were in the toilet for a second. So okay, but these look kind of like cold, but these don't have. These ones, I guess, but like if they had ketchup. And finally, choose a sandwich. When I eat a sandwich, it's usually like ham and cheese sandwich with a little bit of mayo. Maybe avocado or tomato. Maybe. I can't even tell what these are. Like, what? Is this grilled cheese? Like, that part doesn't look like cheese. Like, that does. But, like, that just doesn't. Can you even see my cursor? Top right. Yum yum. I'm not sure which one you were talking about, but that's okay. That one's like a classic sandwich, like, you know, nothing wrong with it. That like looks chunky, like it looks like there's corn in there. I don't want corn in my grilled cheese sandwich. That's weird. Okay, this sandwich is, yeah. That one like, I don't know. That one like their lettuce or whatever looks wilted. I guess I'll have to choose a grilled cheese because they all have too much vegetables. Oh, I should go to Morocco. Okay, you can't see the cursor. I've never once thought about going to Morocco, but you know, maybe I should now. Maybe I should start. Maybe I should start thinking about that now. I never have once in my entire life, but I don't know. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I can't tell if it says there's a. Okay. Oh, that was an accident. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at like the. Huh. I don't. I don't know. Um. Oh. Okay. Wait. I think. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna run an ad so one doesn't show like pop up randomly in the middle of me talking. I won't do anything while it's just a 1 minute ad. I won't do anything while it's running, but it's to prevent, you know, like an ad showing in the middle of like more fun stuff. So, okay, be right back. Just 1 minute, okay? And oh, I guess if you're subscribed, no ad for you. Okay, I'll work on pulling up another quiz. Hmm. Okay, okay. Okay, these are all like food related because we've just been doing food related ones. Hold on, I'm gonna click on this just so I can go to like. The ad did it not play? Did the ad just not play? Oh. It might not have played for you because I put you as a moderator because I didn't know how to figure out how to stop the bots from timing people out if they talk a lot in chat. So you might just not get ads. Or maybe I just did something wrong. That's also possible. Yeah, no. I don't really know. Okay. Well, like what? Yeah, I don't really know. But what? Because I didn't want to just take another food one because we've been doing a lot of them, so. And will tell you if you're a shy or bold fairy, huh? Your bias and taste in men will reveal what type of cupcake you are. Determine the color you. They didn't even finish this general. Ooh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's see if we can pass the knowledge test. As, like, maybe these are for, like, adults, which I'm not. Which of these words, is spelled correctly? Handkerchief. 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 Are these different? Oh, they are. Handkerchief. That just looks wrong. I don't know why, but I don't think it's bottom left. I feel like it has a. I feel like it might have a D in it because it's like you pull it out of your pocket with your hand. But people call it like a hanky, don't they? Maybe they don't. Maybe I just made that up. Well, let's. Oh, okay. Well, I was right. I should have clicked the other one. I could have been right about that. Oh, hold on, guys. Just a second. Okay, sorry. My mother just got home. So I think after this quiz, I'll probably end stream because, you know. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, my mom just got home, so I'll probably like do this quiz and then end stream. Okay, choose the smallest country by population. I've never heard of any of these. Oh, they're countries. I thought they were cities. Um, huh. Let's see. Oh, but this Vatican City is a country? Okay. I mean, sure. Let's say this one. Oh, the one that's a city is the smallest country. Which of these is equal to 9? Not this, because 3 times 3 is 9, and this times 9 times 3. 10 plus 1, because it's minus and negative, it's just plus. So not that one. That's 11. 27 divided by 3. I think that's 9. 1, okay, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, so that's 7. So it's this one. Woo, I can do simple math. Yay! What is the largest continent? Okay, South America, Antarctica, it's either Africa or Asia. I want to say it's Asia. Woo! A joey is what a baby... I know this one. Kangaroo. 3 out of 5 correct. You scored better than 32% of all of the quiz takers. You're a genius. You know your stuff. Nice work. Thanks. Bergen, I'm gonna give... Okay. One last try to this Wordle. It's T-I... T... Time... I just feel like the A is probably at the end. Like, I just... Like... Oh, I guess, like, could there be 2 of one of the letters? Like, could there be another T right there? Or, like, at the end? T... Amped. T... Amped. T... Amped. No, because the A is not there, so there could be a T there or there. But then if the T was there, then it'd be T... Tie... Tie up. Tie... Huh. No, not L. Oh, that scared me. Oh, that's not... I did not mean to open up Discord. That was an accident. There's no K. That... Or... Oh, wait. There's no S either. Okay. I was like, wait. That's... Stop. I don't... Hold on. I don't... I'm getting notifications and they're like really loud and scaring me. Like jump scaring me. I'm not really a fan. No. Okay, maybe I should, like, what? Like, I have no clue what it is. Honestly, I give up, but I just... Like, I don't... Like, I don't... Like, I just have absolutely no clue what it could be. Like, I know it's... Oh, that's literally what I guessed last time. But I just spelled it wrong this time. Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, oops. See, I just feel like there's not gonna be a Q. See, like, I just don't know any, like, I don't know any real words. This is, like, more difficult than it should be, I feel like. Oh yeah, what if there's two ways? What if it's... I'm just gonna enter a word that we know for sure it's not timed. Oh, hydrate. Hold on. I don't have no clue what it could be. Tibia. The answer was tibia. I didn't think of using the I more than once. The answer was tibia. Oh. Can't believe this. Hydrate. I promise I'll hydrate. It might be off stream because I don't think I have any water and I don't think I don't want to like go and get water. Okay, that was... We tried. Yeah, we tried and that's what counts. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna go now. I'll try and stream again soon. I know it's been like 5 months, or probably not quite 5, but it's been like at least 2, maybe 3, or like maybe, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've last streamed, and I'll try and... I know I've said this before, but I really do want to try and like I just forget that streaming's an option, and I'm like busy, but like not with stuff I have to do. It's like I'll just be hanging out with people. So yeah, but I'll try and stream more like after school and stuff, because yeah, school for me started back up. So yeah, I'll try and stream more. I swear, I promise I'll try. I'll try. And if you're here and you're not already following, maybe follow me. Like, you don't have to, but it's okay if... What was I even... It's okay if you follow? If you want to follow, or you're not sure if you want to or not, I would like if you... It would be cool if you did follow, because we're at 89. It's over there somewhere, you know. the follower goal. We're 11 away from hitting that goal. So I'd really, really like if you did follow, but no pressure. And if you have money, subscribing is also really cool. But yeah, I had why did that sound like I had a country accent? I don't know what happened. I had a good stream. Thank you guys. Oh, I guess I always do this whole like closing speech and then I'm like, I should rate someone, and then like after I do this whole speech thing. Oh, oops. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Let's just. Let's see. Yeah, let's just. Yeah. Let's slash. Okay. Go join the raid. It's a Billzer raid. He's streaming right now. Yeah. I had a good stream. I hope you guys did too. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye.